Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. Alright, so we're going to bleed the brakes on a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. You may or may not have the rubber caps on top of the bleeder screw. Bleeder screw should always be up on the top. If somehow you've installed calipers and it's down here, it's in the wrong place. So, this is the left rear tire. Just showing you an example here. So, it's off. Got my 11 millimeter wrench. I'm going to break it loose, hopefully. Ugh. Little fluid flow. Now I actually have this bottle and a hose, rubber hose in it, a small hose. Just going to push it on this. Try and keep my bottles not very full of fluid. Keeps it light and it doesn't pull off of there. So, and when they get old, I just cut a little piece, the old piece off there, and then the next little section is good to go. So I'm actually going to do this on both sides. This is the rear. I will be moving to the front, but I'm going to start in the rear. My other bottle. You can see it was gravity bleeding. And we can let it gravity bleed. Again, not very much fluid, so it stays light. Because once the bottle is like half full, it will get heavy and maybe pull off the bleeder, but keeping it light. And I put a little fluid in there to help from getting air in. So once the fluid's flowing, there should be no air being sucked back in the system. So, and we'll start pumping the brakes. Alright, so we got .3 brake fluid to use. Here's the cap. Screw off, screw on. We'll probably just leave it off for now. Set it aside. Now, of course, this fluid's actually not too bad. If it's really bad, though, maybe you like to use a suction device and suck fluid out of it as much as you can, then put fresh fluid in, so you're flushing more fresh fluid through it than dirty fluid. There's a minimum and a maximum on the side, so we'll keep it above the minimum, I suppose, would be good. So we'll just get in here and pump the brakes a little bit. Probably do this about 15 times. Just basically keep an eye on your master cylinder and how much fluid is in it at the level. You don't want it to run out. That makes it a pain. That's really it. And you kind of see the fluid would change color. It's not doing too bad. As I said, this fluid's not too bad, but with some clean fluid in there and then you're stepping on the brakes with a dirty old system, you can definitely tell the difference. So we'll probably do this till the bottle's about half full, and then we'll take the hoses off, let it gravity bleed just a little bit, and then we'll tighten up the bleeder screws on both sides and move to the front and repeat the process. Maybe if you want to, put something in the comments if you really need to see the front being bled, but this is how I do it. And the other option is to have two people. Then you're in the back, you open up one bleeder screw, you have someone step on the brakes. When the pedal hits the floor, then of course you'll see the fluid stop flowing, then you tighten the bleeder screw, and then they can let back up. And then they start pushing down. Once they start pushing down, you can open up the bleeder screw and fluid will come out more. And when the pedal hits the floor, then you can tighten the bleeder screw and continue that process. A bit messier. It'll be shooting out all over the place, but that's another way to do it. You probably see other videos, several ways to do it. This is how I like to do it as a one-man job. And then keep an eye on the brake fluid level and top it off as needed when you're done bleeding your brakes. Good luck to you.